Bet you didn't know. Not once in Super Smash Bros. Did the titular brothers actually appear. This is thought to be an oversight by the developers, and not an intentional omission. Also, in Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS and Wii U, the number of playable fighters from the Fire Emblem series is a whopping 6, more than the total number of people who've actually played a Fire Emblem game. Link from The Legend of Zelda was not actually inspired by Peter Pan as many believe, but by Shigeru Miyamoto's love of green giant frozen vegetables. When asked about this, he is quoted as saying, "What are you doing in my house? I'm going to call the police." The bombastic theme to Skyrim earned the game many admirers before release, but I bet you didn't know the dragon tongue lyrics of the song actually allude to plot developments that occur in the 5th season of the Bernie Mac Show, a show Bethesda executive producer Todd Howard is admittedly a huge fan of. People are still playing Team Fortress 2. Did you know that was still a thing? It's been like a decade. The iconic line from the Star Wars films, "It is time to have us a Star War," has been spoken in almost every single game based on the venerable film franchise, dating back to the Atari 2600 Empire Strikes Back game. It is time to have us a Star War. Speaking of Bethesda, Fallout 4's sprawling map of Massachusetts is littered with real places and references to history. In the area to the northeast, players can come across an area based in the Boston suburb of Revere. It seems this area was untouched by the atomic bombs, as it looks nearly identical to modern-day Revere. Mortal Kombat's Johnny Cage was named after famed experimental composer John Cage. If, while playing as Johnny Cage, you leave the controller alone for exactly 4 minutes and 33 seconds, an excerpt of John Cage's 4:33 can be heard. Valve's much lauded Half-Life series came to a conclusion in 2015 with its 3rd and final installment. Unfortunately, the game was a massive flop critically and financially, which business analysts at Forbes chalk up to it being titled Bad Rats 2. When asked about this at a recent press conference, Valve co-founder Gabe Newell had this to say, "I believe in Bad Rats 2 and I stand by it. I will make Bad Rats 2 my Waterloo if I must. I will die for Bad Rats 2. Bet you didn't know that no amount of alcohol or therapy will let you forget the time your mom walked in on you watching the Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball trailer. The original Super Mario Bros. Was a side-scroller, not because of technical limitations, but because of former Nintendo president Hiroshi Yamauchi's corporate mandate that all Nintendo employees subscribe to Flat Earth theory. This was only rectified late in development of 2007's Super Mario Galaxy, when it was brought to the late Nintendo president Satoru Iwata's attention that the Earth was round. Crash Bandicoot is actually gay. That's all for today. But if you'd like to see more videos, like cartoons about games or whatever, or more bogus game trivia maybe, hit that subscribe button. Or don't. You're not legally obligated to, and I'm not a cop.